was great to see so many of us gather across the county and the diocese on one of our local farms, and to hear from Rob, who's experienced something of the floods in the past and is doing something about it on his farm to develop the biodiversity of its soil, to set up a flood alleviation project. Those are really good opportunities to see how we are engaging in practical, simple ways. But it was also good to see that in context with, in comparison with, Titus from Sendakau, who's the country director in Kenya, where they are perhaps on a larger scale experiencing something of the climate change of floods and rainfall.
The highlight for me was Titus from Kenya, which is the technology of bringing it into rural Somerset, a signal from Kenya. But also what he said, because we work with Zambia, and he's very much aware of the situation in Zambia, there were, for me, for an audience today to hear the direct stories from Africa was really good.
So we're delighted to have 30, 40 people here and coming together and learning from each other and hearing from each other, and then thinking about what our response will be to that.
It was really helpful to get a perspective between what's happening locally, examples of how farms in Somerset could respond to the climate crisis, but then also hearing how we could learn from what's happening in Kenya and Zambia with their farms as well. I think they're experiencing, what I learned today is that they're experiencing firsthand an immediate crisis, and this is something that we might have to fend against in the next 10, 20 years.
I was really interested in the flood defence. That wasn't what I was expecting at all. I found it very exciting.
And yes, it was good to see something that's happening here as well as learning about what's happening in Kenya, and it sort of helps you to see how they're connected.